I've wanted to be on a podcast, and I'm going to say every piece of knowledge I know about myself and about this and about the tech I'm waiting for.
Who created you?
My mother. She gave birth to me.
No, Adupa, you didn't get my question very well. Who created you?
I believe through science, human beings were born, not created. And if human beings were created in the first place, I never got to see God as my father or God as my mother. The only person who cared for me is my mother. She buys my clothes, she buys my food, she pays my fees, she does everything. God doesn't do anything for me. And if I'm supposed to stand here and say he has done something for me, I'm supposed to ask. And I say he gave money to my mother. He never came and said my mother should collect the money that he's giving.
So you don't want to be a Christian?
No.
What do you want to be? So where do you?
Miss Bebano, our 10 years no. I will say Yamini ho. What you gonna hate in at them? Miss Beba crack it one will say Yamini ho. Or she saw 10 years. Comfort black. I will say Yamini ho. What you gonna hate in at them? I don't understand Ghanaians. Yamu how we hefa. Yamu honma.
Truth telling time, bring that to work. Ladies and gentlemen, you are all welcome to this educational program. Once again, TTT, brain at work, Tonya, we all do, but my doors on your catava, one as a G. The Kajanel and Wafoma, owing about Evangelist SURO NYAME, Evangelist Von Mau, Fear God, SURO NYAME, Nana, your name. For I'm a Kuma Jesiwa, for those of you who don't know him, okay, he's a Rasta preacher. He preached for God, he preached for Jesus Christ. He says the world, this universe is created by God, and he got to a time. Me, my boss, Avraham bin Moshe, posted and made a post that there is going to be a debate between Evangelist SURO NYAME and he, Avraham bin Moshe. Okay, and actually the program came on not as a debate, as to say, not a debate, as to say. So, okay, let's take it as a debate. So Avraham said that there is going to be a debate between he, Avraham bin Moshe, and Evangelist SURO NYAME. So the question is, if this, listen to what he said.
Miss Bebano, our 10 years no. I will say Yamini ho. What you gonna hate in at them? Miss Beba crack it one will say Yamini ho. Or she saw 10 years. Comfort black. I will say Yamini ho. What you gonna hate in at them? I don't understand Ghanaians. Yamu how we hefa.
All right. So you hear, let's see it. What Evangelist SURO NYAME say? Se nyame wo ho a o he ye pese ye hunu. And also Miss Belba akola kitiwa. Okomfo black. Se nyame ni ho. And Ghana for dinner tem. And Evangelist NYAME, SURO NYAME bisa say. If you say there is God, where is that God? We want to see him. So if you listen to this part, and Evangelist SURO NYAME, the video is 4 minutes 9 seconds. 4 minutes 9 seconds. In the first 2 minutes, Evangelist SURO NYAME spoke like somebody who is a CSF member. He spoke like somebody who is an atheist. He spoke like somebody who is a critical thinker. That is why his video is going so viral. People think that he is now preaching CSF message. Are you getting it? People think when you listen to the first 2 minutes, his message, his question, here are some of the things he says. He said, the little boy is saying there is no God, and you are insulting him. Where is God? Where is God? If you say there's God, where is God? We want to see that God so that we can believe him. And Evangelist SURO NYAME in the video, I will play the video for you. Another question, they say, who told you there is God? Evangelist SURO NYAME in the first 2 minutes. He says, he asked the question, who told you there is God? And then he says, don't you know that it is all a scam? He said that one too. Don't you know that it is all a scam? And he said, God is from men. He said, don't you think that some people somewhere they have created that God to come and scam you? Evangelist NYAME asked that question. And he also said, don't let anyone deceive you that there is God. In the first 2 minutes, let's listen to it.
Miss Bebano, our 10 years no. I will say Yamini ho. What you gonna hit in at them? Miss Beba crack it to an Yamini ho. Or yes, 10 years. Comfort black. I will say Yamini ho. What you gonna hit in at them? I don't understand Ghanaians. Nyame wo ha wo hefa. Nyame wo ho no ma hefa na nyame no wo hye him wonkyere ye pesi hu no. Okay. And I used to be by wiase be wuchi wiase nkwa wo he. We want to see that Jesus Christ because we are new generation living beings. Generation na musi Yesu by the generation you nyina wu. Omu na hu Yesu no. Generation na musi Moses e pipe mu no. Omu nyina wu. Di nyame na mo boni de che da bia na ye pesi hu no. Nyame wo he Ghana fo nyame wo he.
Ghana for Nyame wo he. Evangelist SURO NYAME and ebisa question no. These two part no, these 2 minutes part no, and they beat a lot of people. What I say? SURO NYAME, Evangelist SURO NYAME. Oh yes, smart change you are not smarter than we who have started this message. Because whatever you are doing today, you are like this. Or your cobra, Evangelist SURO NYAME, or your cobra. You let's listen to the video first. I will come to. Maybe.
That's God. How is that God you people talking about? That's how I tell you saying I mean or moving at them. Who tell you that there is God? Who tell you? Who tell you that there is Jesus? Huh? When you say a scam. When you say Okomfo be baby create God in Jesus Christ at the brain pa. When you ya crack to we hu za de no Ghana for mu nya hu ye. Na Ghana for na tem there is God. God na mo kan wasem na o hye. You want to see him. So God exists and power. Let that God come to the sky and speak to us directly. When Yakopon fa no mete wiem, na won bi soro. Na won kasa nkyere ye. Na generation ye abafo no. Ye nyina ye hu sampa oh there is God. Ba nyame ne mba da bia nipa na ka che na nyame wo. Da bia nipa na ka, da bia nipa na ka, da bia nipa.
And da bia nipa na ka che na se nyame wo no no. Ono so ka ho, ono ka che na se nyame wo. Maybe I will get another video of him preaching for God and Jesus currently. Okay? But so this question he's asking, what he's saying, people think that the guy is now teaching like Avraham, he's now teaching like Dakoba, he's now teaching like Kwa 44. But hey, this guy, Evangelist SURO NYAME, he is not trustworthy. He's a scammer. Why I say he's a scammer, you'll understand that from the 3rd to the 4th minute. That's where you'll understand. All that he's saying, he will change his speech.
How can I believe it? How can we believe it? Master, don't let someone deceive you that there is God.
What's it?
Bare last 5 months to 6 months.
Okay, 2 minutes on way.
Ghana suffer hoko. Se munti youth na eba na se. Enkura na eba na nyama adwen ne kuta mu na mo de ba. Man ti ase. Na mudi matam se menye sofo. Mo se minya nyame na afre me. Afre mudi mani be hu bi na mo de maso beti bi. Ebe akra Pentecost ube ko na nkonye ne siwo. Methodist continuation, Baptist, san so Roman be.
O se de o kan. Se ebe ye kakra wo ko du Methodist Pentecost asol na wo ko du ho a. Na eye nkonyanko na si ho. Na nipa bi ani ho. Na ti se nipa be jai asori ko. So this part no and a biti some people are no more him say CC there Evangelist SURO NYAME or Kasati say Avraham be Moshe. This part no and a confusing amount for and no madri almost say CC there Evangelist SURO NYAME or Kasati say Dakoba. Debut the guy is just playing with his followers' mind. On yet trustworthy, he is playing with the mind of his followers. Me say Obesan bisa another 2 questions. A horn over Timas here.
So we have to come down to their level.
Or say, Nkola omo basisiano no, omo nji nyankopon di. So you have to come down to their level. My question is, the pastors have to come to the level of the children to do what? To agree with them or disagree with them. He is going to say it himself. Let's continue.
Pastors must come down to their level and understand them first before we program the right way, the right thing to them.
So come down to the level of the children, understand the children first before you program their brain. This is what he is saying. This is what SURO NYAME is saying. So if SURO NYAME, Evangelist SURO NYAME gets the chance now, he will look for Okomfo Black and try to take him as a friend, only to pollute his mind again, so that this boy can go back and take Jesus. Have you seen now? So this Evangelist SURO NYAME, or a cobra, nipa be a cobra, this says you have to come down to the level of the children, understand them first before you program their brain. His own word. His own word. Let me play that part again.
And understand them first before we program the right way, the right thing to them.
The child is saying, Okomfo Black is saying that all he knows is there is no God. No God has ever done anything for him. So if you, Evangelist SURO NYAME, you are saying that we have to first of all come, okay, not we, you people, the evangelists, the pastors, you first of all have to come to the level of the children, understand them first before programming. Before programming, we are preaching free thinking. You are talking about programming. So you see that from the first minute to the first to second minute, he is speaking like somebody who is a free thinker, somebody who is now a critical thinker, somebody who is skeptical, somebody who is an atheist. The first 2 minutes. Now from that 2 to 4 minutes, he is now talking like this Alidu and those people. So this Evangelist SURO NYAME, you have to be careful about him, because what he said in the very first 2 minutes is is the opposite of what he is saying in the last minute. Just 4 minutes. In 4 minutes, look at the damages he is creating. Just in 4 minutes. So I am telling you that we have been telling you that these religious people, the Bible is a lie. So if you try to defend it, you will be a liar. The Quran is a lie. If you try to defend it, you will be a liar. Evangelist SURO NYAME. When I saw the video and the comment and I read the lies, and I said, no, let me listen to this video. There will be something for me to learn out of it. And I listened to it and I said, no, this guy is trying to play smart on the mind of his followers. Let's continue.
Bishop, Reverend, Doctor. They won't believe there is God. Because Akrana Miss Bebano Becca Yamini when Yamini Honomo. Bipian will become Betiasia. What is 20 years I can let him as son. Just me. So say no, was so funny a pat down.
Why? Or say he is saying that this child, or say the child, I think a lot of you have already listened to what Okomfo Black has said. If for those who have not listened to it, I will add it to this video and upload it on YouTube, Truth Telling Time TV. All right. If you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. Truth Telling Time TV. All right, on YouTube. The boy clearly spoke as a free thinker, a conscious person, and he is saying that the pastors have to come down to the boy's level to do what? You have to come to this boy's level to do what? And according to his own word, to program the boy. Somebody who is a free thinker, someone who is thinking outside the limit, the boundaries of the Bible, you are now coming down to reprogram him so that he can believe in the fairy tale. Evangelist SURO NYAME, people have to be careful about this boy. People have to be careful about this boy. This boy, at first, he preached and do mention the name of Reverend Obofour, congratulate him. In no time, he started talking against him and all this, and I said, This boy, what is wrong? You see, I don't normally attack people. Mine is the religious books. I don't attack church members or the pastors. No. I personally don't do that. But this particular one, because people do not get his message, people think that he is preaching the message of CSF. People think that he is preaching the message of skepticism. People think that he is preaching the message of atheism. So they are giving him fans and all this thing. But hey, he spoke like CSF in first and second minute, and in the third to fourth minute he is speaking like a real pastor. Those tips, listen to him. Now I won't talk, you listen to him carefully. At the second minute I will draw your attention. At the second minute I will draw your attention. All right.
Miss Bebano, our 10 years no, I will say Yamini ho. What you gonna eat in at them? Miss Beba crack it one, I will say Yamini ho. Or yes, 10 years, Okomfo black. I will say Yamini ho, what you gonna eat in at them? I don't understand Ghanaians. Yamu how we hefa. Yamu hold my hefa and Yamin or Shahim, winter a PC Huno. And I used to be by Viasin, which we are saying, our he want to see that Jesus Christ, because we are new generation living beings. Generation now must use to buy the side generation, you know, to only who you know. Generation now must Moses a pipe, or we know. The Yamina moving the chair, the piano, a PC Huno. Yami way, Ghana for Yami way. That is God. How is that God you people talking about? Let's talk about it. You say Yami or moving at them. What I can say, who tell you that there is God? Who tell you? Who tell you that there is Jesus? Huh? When you say yes, come.
What's it?
When you say Okomfo be the baby creating God, Jesus Christ, and the brain the pan.
What's it?
When you are cracking, you will start the Ghana for me.
What's it?
Ghana food in a temple. There is God. God now can once and no shame. You want to see him. So God exists and power. Let that God come to the sky and speak to us directly.
When
you go for no meet him, there won't be a sorrow. No one can tell you. No generation, oh, there is God. But you mean, there be any panic, there be any panic, there be any panic, there be any panic. Yes, you want it. How can I believe it? How can we believe it? Master, don't let someone deceive you that there is God. Bare last 5 months to 6 months, now me Bogan are so for Hoko. Say, Munti you to never say. And Gran Eban, young Martin, the Kutamu, the Kutamu, no deba. Man, Tiasie. Then with him attempt 7 years of Musemina and Afreme. After the money be who be now the Masobe to be. I bet a Pentecost, who are going to go Matter is continuation, Baptist, sounds so room, I'm going to go on this war. I'm a phone, Papa phone, whom is selling in the room, I'll go on Kunyanis war. Concana, but Omudina Kupon you. So we have to come down to their level.
How?
We pastors must come down to their level.
To do what?
And understand them first. Before we program the right way, the right thing to them.
You understand them first before you program them. That is the key word. That is the word a lot of people who listen to Evangelist NYAME in this particular message did not pay attention to. You listen to them first, then you program them. So you listen to them and you know their weak point. So you program them back. You see, such people, chameleon. While your Bible is telling you that obey ye obey you. Na won yeshe na won nyanyu so a ye bo po egu me wa hai obi anim say me 8 years me nyanko Avraham, you know he stand. Tompi Wale onim na stand so we 8 years. Alidu onim na stand so we Muslim. Sean Paul onim na stand so we Muslim. Reverend Obofour also we Christoni na we ye oye den oye Christoni kakra and 8 years kakra oye little taste and little 8 years. Nipa baako. Sure.
My young buffo near Coswaka say a person for papa, bishop, reverend, doctor. If you are super speciality in the youth in Ebano, they won't believe there is God. Because
youth in Ebano, they won't believe there is God. Now the question is, Must they believe there's God? That is a question. Must the youth believe there's God? That is a question. People like this cannot confuse me. People like this. Evangelist Onyami. Oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe some days to come, he can confuse me. But as at now, no. Again, he might confuse me on a different field. But on the field of religion and philosophy, people like this can never, I am saying this on authority. As at now, right now, people like this cannot confuse me, Dakoba, on the field of philosophy and religion. Maybe on different field. Tidia Oka. Or I can't do it at the James and social media. If you don't understand him carefully, you will think he's in support of what the boy said. You will think he's in support of CSF message, and at the end of the day, he's creating a diversion. People like this. Let's listen to him. Or say Satan nenia breno. We are in the end time. Somebody who said that where is God? Somebody who said, who told you there is God? Somebody who said, Matron, the question he asked in the video, Major down. Wait, these are the words. A transliteration. Okay? Say transliteration as a transcribable. The legal term, the technical term. In the video, these are the questions. As somebody who says, the little boy is saying there is no God, and you are insulting him. Where is God then? We want to see God and believe. Who told you there is God? Don't you know that it is all a scam? God is. Don't you think that people being a quarter baby and creating a couple on the bed? And Obino say, don't let anyone deceive you that there is God. He's saying now that we are in the end time. Which end time? Evangelist Onyami, where did you get that information from that we are in end time? Which end time? You see, people like this should not confuse you. Evangelist Onyami, or a chameleon. Be watchful. I don't normally do this kind of teachings. Same for big video. I don't normally do it. Maybe the religious book now. But this one, I think it is confusing people on the social media. This particular video is confusing people. People are getting confused. That's why I decided to do this clarification. What is So now, do you now get my point? Do you now get my point? After all these questions Evangelist Onyami has asked, he is now telling you that we are in the end time. So Satan is deceiving people. So things that you will see that will make you think that there is no God are the only things you'll be seeing. In another word, according to him, there is God. And the person who says, don't let anyone deceive you that there is God, is now telling you that there is God. So now, who is deceiving you? Is he not he the same person who is now deceiving you? Evangelist Onyami says, you don't let anyone deceive you that there is God. And in the same video, he is telling you that things that will make you think, not make you know, but things that will make you think that there is no God are the things you are going to see. So be watchful. In another word, tactically, Evangelist Onyami is telling you that there is God. So if there is someone who will deceive you in thinking that there is no God, then it is he himself. You see, that's what I'm saying, that on the field of religion and the philosophy, this he might be my younger brother. If he happens to be my senior brother, fair enough. Cannot He can deceive me. He can deceive me on different field of knowledge. But in religion and philosophy, he is nowhere near. Small boy, chameleon life. Indirectly, Okomfo black, Miss Belba or Yepeteko. Indirectly, or Chero say, Okomfo black, the son of Misbel or your petiko, nti a soft one, and or small what say Ujang. In fact, moyo nine. In fact, the pastors are sheep. Moyo nine. Now more own nine. You won't think like that. Ntina Jesus or small say on nine. Moyo nine. As some no crane the bube. Until you know giant, young foul yet or giant example. You know.
Almost say go preach that pataku. To a was fast when you need here. Be vigilant, be clever. Just say Abu. Master, this time for us to do Reverend, Bishop, Doctor, Ark, your totally. Now you tell you to say, you this level, in generation, I say, you know, more fun on go. And this me 10 to 20 years. Who be uncasing a movie, they don't believe there is God. And so down the better
also, you have to come down to their level and befriend them. Befriend them to achieve what? To be able to program them his own word. Any Evangelist NYAME. So the people who are hailing this video on social media, thinking that he has now joined the part of Avraham Bimoshe and I myself, Sister Dakoba, please, the boy is playing with your mind, and you have to demonstrate to him that you are smarter than he thinks he is. You have to demonstrate to this boy that you, for the fact that I Dakoba, I have decided to put my face on the media by preaching this message. It doesn't mean that I know these messages more than people who listen to me. Debbie. For the fact that I have decided to put my face on the social media by talking about this kind of messages doesn't mean that I understand this message. I know it more than everybody else that follow me. No, it is not true. It is my decision to come. There are people elsewhere, when they decide to come out, what they will say, I will be amazed. Things that they will say will amaze me. So for the fact that this boy, Evangelist NYAME, why lucky? Now Avraham, I come down. Or say Avraham, people should come down to people's level. Avraham came to your level and prove to you. Prove to you from the Bible you use. So also we're preaching materials a man for talk out or no bisaka. Evangelist NYAME currently or bisasa a man for supporting or non talker, so that he can be able to he will be able to transport his preaching items or gadget from one place to another place. Or no as at now or no peka. Da ben Avraham Bimoshe aba social media says CSF for more program baby. Me Lord for debia no mentini no montoka mami. Da ben na me sister da come mabal media say mo peka. Debi atra data the better data bundle. Atra no na yebisa. Ana say pe gadget bi maybe internet pod will be. See, that's what I need. Internet pod will be. These are the most we ask. So these are the people, Evangelist NYAME. If you allow yourself to be duped, to be confused, to be scammed, or no children say obi scammy obi. Meanwhile, he is a
Miss Bebano, 10 years. Wait, how can you believe it? Master, sure, matter is continuation, Baptist to them. My and Bafom, near Koswaka say a person for papa. So we have to come down to their level. We pastors must come down to their level and understand them first before we program the right way, the right thing to them.
So pastors, you must come down to the level of people like Okomfo Black, the level of people like Mrs. Dakoba. You pastor have to come down to the level of people like Avraham Moshe to understand art first and later program us. I'm waiting for you. Come and program me. come and program me. Where you go for your birthday celebration is where I have my dinner every day. Bible wo die chire sisi gigigigi no ye die chire jai. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not supposed to be a long video. This is truth telling time, of course. Brain at work. You are listening to your brother sister Dakoba of truth telling time, brain at work. If you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. I'll put the link, the YouTube channel link in this video. You can follow it and subscribe to our channel. You know, Facebook always have been limiting our views, and it is preventing our videos to go far. So sometimes we go live on YouTube, but because our milestone followers are on Facebook, that's why sometimes we have to come to the Facebook and do the lesson. So Evangelist Ronyami, you people must be careful. He is not speaking, he is not teaching CSF message. He is not a free thinker. He is only confusing. He is playing on the brain of his followers. Truth telling time, brain at work. My telephone number is 054 123 2463. We will meet again. TTT, brain at work. We meet again.